What's the deal? What's the deal? Battle Rap Chuck 92. Subscribe to my channel. Subscribe. Kings versus Queens. Kings versus Queens. Of course, I was rooting for the fellas, of course. And of course, I'm not surprised by some of the W's that the females have gotten. Y'all just as talented. And if anything, some of y'all are even more talented, you know what I'm saying, like than a lot of the guys actually. But yeah, let's recap the first battle, Swamp versus what is her name? I'm tripping. Swamp versus Casey J. Okay. This is my first time watching Casey J against Swamp. This is like my first time. So my whole thing is as far as like how I actually like felt about like female battle rap, like females, I never gave them that type of attention, you know what I'm saying, to really know how talented, just to really know how talented they are. You know what I mean? So I kid y'all not, man, when Casey J started rapping, I was like, oof. But I know before this battle started, like when I found out that this battle was happening, I told myself, I was like, it might be a little dangerous for Swamp. I'm not saying you can't handle a female, Swamp, but you still haven't you got your feet wet just a little bit. You ain't too much you ain't really gotten out there up in the field and did what you have to do to the point where you're able to see a strategy to basically even take out a female. I mean, and it's like, I'm not really trying to take away, Swamp. I'm not really like trying to like not give Swamp his props. His props. I'm not even trying to be a Swamp hater. But I kind of had a feeling that Swamp was gonna beat New Jersey Twerk. And I dang sure had a feeling that he was gonna be Ace Amin, because Ace Amin was going through like choking situations like at the time, and he kind of choked recently. So knowing that you still have things to work on, and then you go on a Kings Queens, and you going against Casey J, the way you was talking to Casey J, you was talking to Casey J just as the same way you was actually like talking to the dudes, giving them that mad talk, saying, yeah, you this and then you that, and yeah, you probably this and then you probably that. It's like you gave the same type of energy to the female. And I just feel like you had the wrong type of angle to go against Casey J. It was just the wrong type of angle as far as for people to go out there and try to vote for you. Because everything that you were saying to KTJ, I understood everything that you were saying. I understood everything that you were saying to KCJ. To the point where this is like this battle could actually like turn into preference. This could turn into preference for real. Like this battle could definitely be a preference battle. You had somebody that was talking that talk, just talking greasy, giving them that pimp talk, saying you know what stink, saying this and saying that. Casey J was the puncher. And when you get up in this room, you're gonna go through things like that. Because you could talk that talk in a small room, you could. But you just better just make sure them little amount of people that's in that room, you better make sure that they on your side while you talking that talk, because eventually they gonna want you to go bar for bar. At least go bar for bar for at least about like 10 to 15 seconds. At least do that, because the whole time you were just talking. And even like some of the like I like it's a lot of people that didn't like Swamp Material. I did like Swamp Material, but I just felt just about like two things. I just felt like he should have put at least like some more bars up in there, and I also felt like he he shouldn't have been really like talking like he was talking too much about how much he wanted you know what, you know what I'm saying, with her. If he would have toned that down just a little bit, and then he would have just been just like throwing like punchline after punchline after punchline, like a about like a good like for about like a good like 10 to 15 seconds. That's why I felt like Swamp would have been okay. But he just stick to just like talking, had like he had the calm and mellow style, and she was just out there just doing everything. What she was doing was want like what she was doing. That's what everybody dang near want to see up in a small room. You know what I mean? And I'm not gonna lie, like I was low key, I was low key mad. You know what I'm saying, when Swamp lost, I was, but I really had to understand at the end of the day, you know. But I will say this though, man, what I'm saying, like I gotta respect, what I'm saying, for everybody a part of the URL platform, and but this like the J Black, man. I mean, Swamp had already lost, man. Like, don't put him in blast in front of everybody, and just start saying like what he did wrong up in the round and things like that. Like, you could have done that on your show, man. I mean, but hey, if Swamp if Swamp was cool with that, he was cool with that. It is what it is. But like I said, um I feel like Swamp Material was cool. It was cool, but it just wasn't messing with KCJ, because on the real, I keep telling people this: when you messing with somebody that go punch for punch, what you saying as far as like for people to feel you, you really better hope they feel you, especially if you're going against a puncher. Cause KCJ definitely shows she she definitely shows she was a puncher on the real. So yeah, man, KCJ, one up. But yeah, I will be recapping the next battle though. All right, Battle Rap Chuck 92. Subscribe to my channel. Go on.